Okay, good, finally that's running. Okay, let's finish some work. Okay, let me check really fast. Is both streams are up and running. That's nice. Hopefully computer will not crash on me anymore. Okay. Okay. Closing this one and okay, seems that we are good. Yep, stream's running here, so resume our project. Okay, so that is up and running. Let's launch simulator to see our app. Okay, here it is. Good. So let's do some late night stuff. Buttons are in place, knowing how to fix colors and add purchasing action. Hello Michelle. Oh, it's not so late in UK, but it's also late evening for you. Hi Lizzie. Sigoi, one more from England. Hi. I am planning to do... Let me move this phone away to see the chat. I'm planning to do for this stream payment. Still payment. I already done buttons, as you may see. But I would like to figure out really quick colors for them basically I already found colors where they are. Okay, that is what I have. This one is my primary color which I am already using in the application, so that seems logically move from there. Where is Figma? Here it is. So this is screenshot from real app and sorts out that there is even a name for this color. It is named Dodger Blue. I'm listening, I don't know, some calm audio track from, what was the service? Forgot already. Epidemic Sounds, yeah. I just keep it on loop, and yeah. So that is my primary color which I'm using, and that's kind of okay. And hi Sayed. No, this is my own application. I am not sharing anything on screen when I am working on customer apps. That's kind of impossible. And this application actually is already in the App Store, but that version is really outdated and I have to update it. So, Dodger Blue. I see here I have suggested different color harmonies, so named. I tried this complementary. I kind of like orange, but that is very contrasty. And I tried in this tool from Material Design with that contrasty thing. Let's put it here. So I don't know. It looks kind of not great in my opinion. So therefore I decided that I will give a try to this color scheme. This looks kind of more calm, blue, and this is for, I don't know, some fancy accents. Do you plan add ads or you have target just on plans? Actually, I had ads implemented in production version. That integration is outdated as well. And I actually removed already all the Cocoa Pods for ads from this version, which is currently in development. So if I will do that, and probably I will add ads back, add ads, then I have to re-implement them from scratch. And yeah, kind of, I don't know. I have those. Let me check this screen for the moment, for a quick moment. Oh, okay, nice. I have ads already implemented in that application, which is in App Store, but I do not see that those ads generate a lot of money. There are, I don't know. Okay, we are missing chat box here. No, it is here. Okay, let me test really quick. Test. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, but ads doesn't generate too much money. And frankly, I don't see a reason to take care about those. Probably that is just kind of pushing to customers to decide to go to the premium just to do not have those ads, but I don't know, maybe better pay more attention on premium features and so on, and I didn't decide it yet. Probably I will release it without ads. Is it possible to... Oh, great username. Username. Good evening. I'm working in Xcode, and is it possible to publish app without supporting iPad? Let me check. Currently I have a checkbox for iPhone only, so that is possible. But user always is able to launch it on iPad and then force to show it on full screen. So yes, it is possible to publish application for iPhone only. Monitor is, let me show you. This one is 49-inch Dell and that one is 24-inch 4K LG. I have two of them here. Monitor is kind of nice, but I am not big fan of vertical resolution of it. It is 1440 only. Yeah, so here we have checkbox for iPhone only, and that is fine. Oh, New Zealand, very early for you. Hello, Ashwin. Yeah, I am. Lately, I am streaming while I am working, and I am planning to do some video about that. What are my kind of not final, I don't know, general things about that, why I see that is great and why I think that is bad in the same time. So yeah, YouTube video coming about that someday later. About MacBook, there is sad story. Answering your question, here it is, not connected, not used. Sorts out that M1 MacBook Pro is not good enough for streaming. And I can't stream and work in the same time. I tried different applications and none of them works well. The best one, what I found, is eCam Live. I was today I even decided, okay, whatever, I'm paying that price, I will get that eCam Live, but earlier today I streamed on Twitch for about an hour or a bit more while I was finished those buttons. Yeah, those one. That was about 2 Pomodoro timers to make. And it was almost impossible to work. So, and currently I am on Hackintosh. That is not M1 which is handling the stream and both of the monitors. That is Hackintosh, and unfortunately, yeah, M1 is not the best choice if you want to work and stream at the same time from one machine. Frankly, I have to say that Hackintosh is not perfect as well, because, you know, that is Hackintosh and it is not 100% stable. In my case, I saw issues today. It was working fine, I don't know, for weeks, but today I got green screen and basically machine was running. I was on Zoom call at that moment, I had connection for sound, I heard everything, but screen was just green. So, if in one moment... yeah, music, is kind of fit very well that sad story about M1 streaming and Hackintosh. So I still have to figure out this streaming thing, and seems that there is not the best way to fix that, but just by using Windows as streaming computer and M1 for programming. Because, I don't know, currently there is no... I'm not going to buy one more Intel Mac just for streaming and programming. Maybe there is some of them maybe will handle that stream better, but I'm not going to experiment with that. So yeah, yeah, that's what I'm planning to do, streaming from my Hackintosh, but then I will run Windows because there are software is Windows is kind of better for streaming, mostly because most of streamers, not programmers, they are gamers and they are gaming on PC, and all that industry of streaming is mostly focused on gamers. That is biggest part of the streamers today. But I kind of like the streaming thing and I would like to continue that, but yeah, technical difficulties. So currently I'm thinking that currently I'm streaming on Hackintosh. Hopefully I will not get that green screen anymore. I already had one today, so hopefully the stream will be up and running. But in long term I'm thinking that I will have Windows on this machine and will stream from it, and I will work on M1 MacBook. Because for programming tasks that is great, perfect machine, no problems at all. Xcode is building fast, everything works smoothly, it is fast and so on, but as soon as I start streaming and programming, processor load is just crazy. But on, let me share my processor activity monitor. So here we have activity monitor is, yeah, OBS is about 100% on one core, and Streamlabs using close to nothing, and Xcode is not even here, somewhere on the bottom. So this machine handles that process really well. Yes, you are right. I have to get that HD60 Pro is one which you can insert in the computer. There is another one, 60S Plus, something like that. You can connect it with USB. And with drivers everything will be fine, because that machine which will be streaming, that will be Windows, so there should not be problems at all, and Mac will see that HD card as just monitor. That will be HDMI cable to the Mac and HDMI cable in the capture card. So that should work. And yeah, I'm not happy to do that, but seems that I will need to handle and administrate one more computer, PC, just for streaming. So fingers crossed that this stream will last for a bit and I will be able to work on my tasks while I'm streaming. So I have set of colors, and let me put it really quick in Figma first. Where is my Figma? Too many screens? Okay, it is in the dock. Here it is. So if we are using those colors, basically that could be look like that. So here we have something darker that will be maybe even this one. No, too dark probably. But this could be dark. Oops. This dark maybe, and then yeah, something like that. Okay, whatever, I have to put some colors just to move forward. Too many colors, right? What I am drinking? I'm drinking that is coffee but without caffeine to do not problems with sleeping later, and water. Boring choice, right? It's late night in the working week, not in the middle, but still tomorrow is work day, so I'm drinking boring stuff. Yeah, I like this design B option much better. A was first version what I kind of designed, and this is B. This looks better. Speaking of, oh, Dark Christie, what kind of issues? M1 MacBook Air display. Yeah, username, I see your point. Children in water don't have water to drink. I'm trying to help to whom I can help, but this place actually helped me to make more money, to be more productive, and to be able to help others. In first place, of course, my family. But yeah, valid point. What time is here? On my side, on my side it is almost midnight. 15 minutes. In 15 minutes I will be in midnight, but that's kind of fine. I'm staying up relatively late lately. Yeah, I got username. Very good, I got that. I can say you another joke. When I was kid, my mother said that I have to eat everything from my plate because there are children in Africa who don't have to eat. I don't know how that helped, but I contributed to that and ate all of that, what I was served on my table. That's a sad joke, but kind of truth. Okay, I'm poking around assets, colors. I have some random colors here. I guess that I'm not using them at all. Let me check. Do I have any color extension? Something like that? Color. Constants. Okay, that is something very old. Not so old. 2018. But still, I don't have memories of that. Dark gray. Okay. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Utilities. Okay, seems that I don't have any color extensions. Let's add one. Let's name it color. Let's seal with glue. Interesting. I didn't hear that M1 Max has any problems with displays so far, but I'm from one side. I'm from one aspect. I'm not surprised, but from other. But from other, it is so that Mac quality is. There is no magic. The building they're building software, they're building hardware in China to have good profits and so on. And 16-inch MacBook Pro was 16-inch MacBook Pro was a kind of disaster. Let's say me. So I had 16-inch MacBook Pro, and it was in repair twice because overheating. So sad, but so that will be extension for color. Static let. So, and what was naming? Michelle Codes. Yeah, we have one comment from Twitch as well. Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. I'm figuring out all that streaming thing. Interesting that I found. Let me share screen. Interesting that I found that there is software and game development group. Actually, I would like to follow it on Twitch. So I started streaming there, but my main and primary platform is YouTube, so I'm streaming on YouTube as well. And I would like to see and figure out what works and what not, because it feels that YouTube is more about getting onto YouTube and watch video and stay for a few minutes, 10 minutes maybe more, to watch one or few more videos. But Twitch is more like long time content, streaming obviously, and so on. I don't know. Do you have backend on AWS or where? Could you tell? Yes, I can tell. For this particular application, I don't have backend at all. You don't need always backend. You can do so. Obviously, I have Firebase for ads and what else, Crashlytics and so on, but that's not backend. I'm not using Firebase databases. I used Firebase as a backend for some customer client work back when I was working on small projects, but currently I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, what was naming for those colors? Let's stick to the same naming. That was primary. That was primary, then I will be primary light and primary dark. Maybe let's name it. Brand primary. Have you tried Upcoder? Yes, I tried Upcoder back in the days when with Upcoder we had two problems. There is no support for storyboards. I still have plenty of projects with storyboards. And another problem, there is no support for SwiftUI previews. So that's kind of sad. Let's do some copy pasta. That will be brand primary light. That will be brand primary dark. So therefore I tried Upcoder, but I'm not using it. Yeah, I don't need authentication for this application. Well, let me open it really quick. That application is relatively simple, because when you open application, basically you can just go and do training, and that application is to train your breath holding skills. And there are some settings and so on, and whatever I'm saving, I'm saving on device locally. There are cons for solution like that, because if you delete application and then if you install it again, you will lost your configuration and so on. But I don't think there is too many data, and I don't think that is important for small application like that. And Rafael Ludwig, hi. Yeah, I was, before streaming on my own channel, I was on Rafael's channel, and we had nice discussion about freelancing, how to get in clients and so on. And then I jumped back to my work and streaming it here. Answering question to Hizzy, is Firebase bad for big projects? I will not say that it is bad. It is not bad at all. The problem with Firebase is that if you have big amounts of data and so on, it becomes pricey. For small projects, basically you are good on free tier. But for bigger projects that may become pricey. That is one. And second thing, on bigger projects, usually you have your requirements are above functionality of Firebase, and usually on bigger projects you have bigger budgets, bigger teams, you have dedicated backend developers and so on, and you don't need Firebase. And that's from my experience. And by bigger projects, I'm not talking about, I don't know, Facebook or Instagram big. I'm talking about still relatively small application with, I don't know, up to 10 developers in team. Already, most likely you will have backend developer and custom backend. Oh, Danish, nice to see you here. Danish is you have to check Danish on Instagram. He's sharing a lot of interesting and good things and good stuff and content for developers on Instagram. He's grandfather of development movement on Instagram, let's say so, in all the possible good ways. Okay, interesting question. What is your future dream? From Mohammed. Future dream? I don't know. That's very open question. Okay, let's keep it focused on work, and my future dream is just to have my... Basically, currently, let's stay focused on work. Currently, my dream and focus is to increase revenue from my own applications, to drop completely freelancing and work only for myself. Because currently, I'm still freelancing a little bit. And travel while I'm working and so on, but I'm doing that already, so I'm already with one foot in my dream, so moving forward to that. Android and Flutter developer wants to get into Swift. SwiftUI features are available only on version X and above. SwiftUI is available for iOS 13. If I learn just SwiftUI and build up with it, how much people will I meet? A lot? As I said, iOS 13 and iOS adaptation upgrades are happening really fast. Hello, Danishak, a good father. Grandfather. Yeah. Question from Alexander. He's writing in Russian. I can speak and read Russian as well. I can't type Russian. Okay, let me jump to the intersection. Okay, I lost. Let me take a look what we have in questions more here. Okay, question from Alexander. How I'm finding motivation to do programming. I kind of like that. I don't know, currently no one is pushing me, but basically, how to say, I have my goals in mind. I'm not programming just because I enjoy programming. That's kind of fun to create stuff from nothing, but I keep my end goal in mind. And I know that currently this application generates X amount of money, and I would like to multiply that amount and generate 3x, for example. So that's good enough motivation, yeah. Easily. I'm junior web developer with React, JS, Node.js, and I have my own project, but most companies don't want employee with no previous experience. Can you give me some tips how to join any jobs? Build your portfolio, and your portfolio that is not your past experience is your past projects. So if no one is hiring you, build your projects for yourself. If you can find some freelance customer and you would like to do that, find those customers, build your portfolio and so on. And yeah, that's kind of approach. And also try to find contacts in companies where you would like to work. For example, you still need experience, you still need to know how to develop and so on. You can build your own projects to create your portfolio, but when you are done with that, you can approach people in companies where you would like to work. And I don't know, LinkedIn, for example, find a person who is working in company. What are those colors? I can swear I never using it. I guess I just copy pasted those from some other project, thinking that someday maybe I will use it. Yeah, for real. 5 or 6 background colors. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's kind of work. You need learn what you already junior. Okay, you have your skills, but you how to be good at what you are planning to do, and then try to. Networking works really well. How can I open it in? Oh no. Networking works really well. That quite often is who you know is more important than what you can do. And also I highly recommend to think about your online presence. Online presence is really important. Check out I will not go deep in details, but here this guy is streaming. He can give you a suggestion on that. Check out. By the way, I have to update the banner. It looks horrible. Now I would like to search on my channel online. Online could be good enough. Yeah, this video. Online presence for developers. That is kind of mine some points why it is important, how to do that, and so on. If you are not on Twitter, you have to be on Twitter, and when you are on Twitter, start communicate with other developers in industry where you would like to be. somehow, here it is. Somehow we should be able to change those colors. Let's add those colors to make our buttons nice and fancy. So this is primary. Perfecto. So brand primary light. How I am adding color set, image set, color set. I guess color set. Yep. None. Yep, that will work. How can I get this? Here, right? Right. I'm not very familiar with show color panel. Nope, I don't need color panel. Why here I have hex? That is 8-bit hexadecimal, okay. And I would like 8-bit. I don't see that option. Am I blind? Blind. Input method. Here it is. 8-bit hexadecimal. Oh, finally. So, what color that was? I already forgot. It was, brand primary light. Hopefully we'll be able to move faster from now. Copy. Change. Ta-da! Yes, that works. Question about Razer Blade 15 or MacBook. Those are totally different machines. Depends what you are planning to work. If you would like to develop iOS application, then you have to have MacBook. There's no way around. Because even if you are using cross-platform development tools, you will need to sign that application, upload to the App Store, and so on and so far. Oh. Nice typo, okay. So, in that case, MacBook is the must. I personally, even if I don't want to build Mac application today, I would get MacBook just in case, if I will like to do that later. So that's my thinking about that. But if you are Windows developer, I don't know, C#, whatever, something like that, then you need Windows. Basically, I will take a look from that perspective. Which operation system do you need? Because if you are getting good machine and both of them are good, so that will be great machine. Anyways, question is how good it fits your works in your work. Interesting point, Kesmorph. Is it really possible that Apple will ban Flutter? I'm not sure. I have no idea at all. I'm just guessing that if I would pick cross-platform development, I would go with Flutter, because that is at least from Google, and there is some hope that they will continue to support it. Oh, wrong color code. Brand secondary light. Brand secondary is correct. Brand secondary light, this one. Music on background is some track from Epidemic Sounds. I frankly do not remember which one, and it is playing from streaming application. I don't have it on front of me. It is just uploaded as a file. But Epidemic Sound has a nice music collection. That is paid service, by the way, for those who are looking for music for streams or YouTube videos and so on. Therefore, I'm playing it here. Otherwise, you can get copyright strikes and so on if you are streaming copyrighted music. Brand secondary dark. Okay. Interesting, Marco. Why don't you like Flutter? I don't have any opinion about it because I didn't use it even a little bit. But I know that there are developers who like it. Flutter, and so seems that we have all the colors on place. Flutter and React Native. It wouldn't hurt me much if they will ban Flutter. Okay. Yeah, frankly I do not care, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just very interested how and why they could ban Canvas. Let me resume. Yeah, I think that native iOS development is the best for you as a developer because it is kind of easy to develop. There is no any abstraction level above Apple tools, libraries and so on. And that kind of, you always get all the updates. You don't need to wait until, I don't know, React Native tools will adapt all the new things. But I totally see that there is point where for companies that is much more cost effective to use cross-development tools. For example, if you're building for some startup, some test project and you need it on both platforms. What I like to use inside the apps, I like to use code navigation if I'm working on project with storyboard. I guess that I have in some cases I guess that those screens have very little code and I just use it. Created this transaction in storyboard, and this for few screens I'm using Segways. That is just faster way and no need for code, for example. But I prefer. Let me open Assistant. What do you mean there is no Assistant result? Xcode. Get your shit together. Okay, whatever. Let's open it directly. Settings. This one? Yeah. Where is any transaction? Let all navigation. Some ifs. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Transaction. Storyboard name at blah blah blah. Cross dissolve. Self present. That's kind of easy peasy and more obvious when you are looking in code. Those segues, if you have project, I can't show that project, but that is freelancing project. But if you have big storyboard with many segues, that become messy really fast. And here is action. There is press on button. There was this function was called from navigation. Currently it is commented out, and I am opening SwiftUI view. And again, in code, of course. With SwiftUI, I doubt that you can use segues to open from storyboard SwiftUI code. There is code only. No other options for that. What course do you usually pay for? Yeah, good night. If you are going geese. Yeah, I'm planning to stream this programming kind of regularly. So no problem at all. Jump up on the project another day. What courses do you usually pay for? Currently I have a Rendelik subscription active, but I cancelled already it, so I don't know if that counts. Okay, let me run those questions and then I will work for a bit. What courses do you usually pay for? Rendelik subscription. I'm subscribing time to time. I checked out their in-app purchase tutorial, but found that I will not use it, so yeah, that's it. And they are pricey. They are about 50 euros per month, something like that. Sorry. But I don't know. I'm just not big fan of Rendelik course style. They are not bad or anything, but I don't know, I just prefer other courses. And what else I'm paying? I'm paying currently for design and code course. There is development, but the development is from designers. So basically all the examples have not so much information about code, but they're looking really fancy, let's say so. And that is a nice way to steal some design implementation ideas, because I'm still learning the SwiftUI and don't have idea how to make it nice. And I have few courses from Sean Allen. Somewhere in my videos you can see affiliate links to it, but that is affiliate link with discount, so kind of good if you are interested. What was that? Okay, whatever, I will not open that now. And I got gifted from him just to make review, but I bought another one from Sean Allen. I like his teaching style, and YouTube channel is great. Okay, now we can see real truth about Flutter from Marco. Marco is Flutter veteran 2017. That's cool. I didn't like it, but I learned it out of curiosity and continue to use it because it's useful. I see how Flutter could be useful, yeah. But Flutter is only okay, not good and not great. Yeah, that's interesting inside. It's interesting inside because I had kind of idea that maybe bring this particular application to Android as well, and I was thinking about Flutter, but then that was kind of reality check. How much time do I have for that? So basically, if I can invest that time to make my iOS application better, so I think that is better time investment, and to continue to develop in natively, then learn. Oh, we have a new follower on Twitch. That's nice, thank you. So I decided that nope, I don't need that, I don't have time for that, and so on, and yeah, that is that is it for me and Flutter. Any tips for learning SwiftUI? Yeah, Udemy courses usually are not. I don't know. I didn't check any Udemy course currently, and I have no idea about that Angela course. But usually Udemy courses are running through all the main APIs in SwiftUI, and that is kind of, for me, it feels boring way to learn, because usually the best way to learn is to get some projects on your hands and work on it. So basically I will do that you learn some basics from about the Swift and SwiftUI, just to be able to, I don't know, get application together, get it running, and so on. And then, yeah, by the way, Apple tutorials are great. There are tutorial on Apple site, and you can build quite good that Scrum planning, something like that application there. That is not bad. But basically, get any course from any teacher which you like. Is it Udemy? Is it YouTube? Is it Apple documentation? And then as soon as you already see that you can do your baby steps, start to work on your own project. Do something based on that what you are already learned and learning on that course, and move from there. Because if you will have your own idea, your own app idea, that will be you will be more motivated to work on it. And then you will get into the Stack Overflow, Googling, and all of that stuff, and that's how we are learning, yeah. I don't know, that works for me. Try that if you are not tried it yet. Okay. Yeah, Marco continued to feeding horror stories about Flutter. I already don't like to try it. Jetpack Compose is the best. Yeah, I heard that Jetpack is great for Android development. Yeah. Morph also don't like Rave Rendelix styles. I don't know, that is just style. I'm not saying that courses are bad or what, but I somehow don't like that style, and let's build that up. Actually, yeah, I bought 1 or 2 courses for that guy as well. He's really smart. Courses are not bad, but back in the days he was when there was storyboard and programming in code only options. With SwiftUI it is a bit different. He was building apps in code only guy, and it was currently different story with all that SwiftUI and so on. But back in the days, yeah, there was possibility to build storyboards or code only, and if you build code only, there was a lot of variety, in my opinion, code. Therefore, I kind of learned a lot from that Let's Build That App course what I had, but I didn't switch to developing in code only, and I always mixed a bit in storyboards, let's say so basic app in storyboards, and then in code you add all the details and personalization. So, but yeah, that's not so actual and today anymore. Yeah, Marco also suggesting SwiftUI from Apple developer documentation. Totally agree. Yeah, I think that, Marco, if you are Flutter using since 2017, you invested a lot, and I don't know, there is no kind of need to jump between platforms. Hi Dima. Dobry večer. How I can chat and code. let's say so, I didn't did so much since I started this chatting and coding. Actually, during the day I was on Twitch stream only, and we had, I don't know, just few people there, 3 or 4, and yeah, I did a bit more because I was chatting a little bit less. But I will soonish I will run my Pomodoro timer to do my 25-minute coding session. Okay, back to the code. Good point, Jima. I have to code as well. Yeah, Marco, that's kind of does not feel great to stop after huge time investment, but it's always is good to look around to see what's happening, because yeah, new tools appears all the time. Yeah, dobry wieczór. It sounds like Polish for me what you write here, but I say dobry wieczór to Jimada. That's in Russian. I guess that he is Russian because name and surname. Yeah, I can. It's 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 really interesting. When I was in Poland once and I was renting apartment, and that guy Airbnb in Zakopane. We was there for hiking in Tatar Mountains, and that guy who rented that apartment wasn't able to speak almost any English, so it was kind of hard for us to communicate. And he asked me, "Do you understand Russian?" I said, "Kind of, yeah." And I expected that he will start to speak in Russian with me, but no, he started to speak to me in Polish. Of course, there are some similarities, but it is not the same. So, but somehow we agreed everything what was necessary to agree. I stick to English, he to Polish, but we sorted everything out. Okay. So, where is my simulator? Lost it. That is not simulator, that is Canva. Let's run application. Aha, I guessed well. So, my Polish is better than nothing. At least I guessed the right language. Dima is from Israel. Nice. It should be warm in Israel. In Latvia it is cold and feels like autumn already. It is autumn, September. Okay, so I figured out how to feed prices from the Apple or my local configuration for in-app purchases to the buttons. That works. And we are showing here, where is my configuration file? Yeah, basically this configuration file has in it exactly the same products like I have in App Store Connect, and this is nice feature available in Xcode 12 only, Science Xcode 12, and of course in Xcode 13 if you are on betas, that you can fetch prices from just Xcode without going to the Apple. That's cool. And where we are, color extensions, nope, I'm not interested in that. Purchase view. And currently I have, let's run the timer. I will do some coding now. So, and this is my purchase button. So this is my purchase button. I figured out how to make it. Yeah, it doesn't appear here in Canva because we don't have products to feed to it. I could add some mock products, but I will not like to do that. So basically we would like to change the colors for the buttons, right? Alright. So where is my Figma? Here we go. Okay, let's try those colors. For blue, most likely those blue will work. I'm not sure about this purple. But we'll play around with that later. So where we are getting that color for, where I using that color foreground, that is text, that is okay, yeah, here it is. Color brand, which one I'm using here? I'm already forgot. Brand primary or what it was. Brand. Where are my colors? Which one was which? So this was let's open color extension assets. So that looks like brand primary dark, brand secondary dark, brand secondary dark, brand secondary dark, and if it is not, then we are going with brand primary light. Let's try it. Brand primary light. So basically I would like to, let's run. I would like, oh, hello from Russia. Hi. So project is building. Okay, looks, yeah. You put two primaries. I put two primaries, probably. Copy paste. Brand secondary, brand secondary. You mean in design, probably. Okay, what? So. This one looks kind of a bit too light, probably for that white text. But we are getting close. It's already start to look like design. By the way, my current implementation is like this one. I'm not a big fan of that. Implemented that, I don't know, a year or more ago. So, yeah, and this one 7 days free. Actually, that doesn't look so bad with this blue. That is just system blue. That purple definitely doesn't look great. What I use it here. Okay, but what I have in those brand colors. Here it is. So, and this is tool from Material.io. Basically, you can put your colors. I get colors, I already said, yeah. I got colors from here, then I applied those primary one and secondary color, and then the system generated for me secondary light and dark and so on. And those are examples how that could be used, just for developers without design skills, to make application to look a bit nicer. So it's kind of suggest to use this dark in, for example, selected tab and so on, or buttons for accents. But we already have it here. But that light blue kind of works here. That is just system blue. It is not in my color palette at all. Primary dark, maybe? Secondary dark. Blue looks also awesome. Thank you, Dima. Flutter now is growing. Probably. I for sure, if I will need to create cross-platform application, I for sure will take a look to the Flutter first. I already repeating myself. So let's try this just for fun. That is brand secondary light. I would like to see how that looks. Brand secondary light. And I have to rerun it. Oh, thank you, Jose. No. No. Let's stick with blue. Okay, so that's kind of okay-ish, and now I need to change this text on the bottom. Currently this is hard-coded text, and actually it's a bit hard to read on. What if we will change it to some kind of gray? Actually there should be text color as well. Text on primary. We have text on primary and text on secondary. Interesting. Text on primary should be black and text on secondary should be white. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not using. Okay, whatever. We're losing time here. So yeah, currently I have just hard-coded pay only 74 cents if you are subscribing annually. Let's make font a little bit bigger, just in case you are trying to read anything here. Oh, Lizzie, I believe that there are plenty of applications, which are created in Flutter, but there are also a ton of applications which are developed natively for each platform. Believe me. I'm working on, I just not so far away dropped one relatively big customer project and working on another one, and there are dedicated iOS and Android development teams, and there is no any Flutter in that project. So how can we get this text? So interesting. There should be identifier. That identifier that is from, I'm using RevenueCat library. String identifier. I have no idea where they generate that identifier, but I can read it. So annual includes words annual. Let's print those out to see what I am getting there. Package identifier. Interesting that basically that is identifier for in-app purchase products. And those identifiers doesn't match identifiers what I'm using on App Store Connect backend. So that is some kind of RevenueCat thing. But I can read them. So we have 3 months option. Let's add it right here. So we have 3 months. We have we have really 2 3 months options. It can be true. Annual. What? So 3 months, annual, lifetime. That doesn't sound right for me. I don't know, those are no. Probably I would like to check RevenueCat backend configuration for products. Maybe I somewhere added those. Let me check my local products in Xcode, what I use it here. Bill advance, remove ads. There is not a single word about. This is annual product, but I don't see anymore this RC annual. That is RevenueCat. RC stays for RevenueCat, and that is something from RevenueCat. Oh, greetings from Argentina. Nice to have you here. Hi. Raul Cruz. I tried programming and felt like I'm blowing my brains out. Believe me, I still feel that every time when something doesn't work. That's fine. Keep going, and if you like it. RevenueCat. That is kind of okay process. So let me log in. Okay, we are in apps, products. So here is product. Identifier, that is App Store identifier. That's kind of. Of course, I can just grab those identifiers and recognize which is which and use them, but I'm kind of curious from where can I change them. Doesn't look so, because I definitely don't have anything with RC lifetime or whatever in front on the App Store Connect, so that could be only from RevenueCat. Okay, whatever. So those identifiers should be static. Of course, we have product display name, description name, but that is localizable string. For example, for if application will be localized to Latvian or Russian or whatever, so that will change. Product ID. That could work because ID is unique, but I do not see. I expected that this ID will be the product ID what we have on App Store as well, but seems that that is not the thing. Okay. I can create my own enum and map those identifiers to local product structure, but I'm just curious, do I really need to do that? Because probably this structure from whatever it is, package and a object, that already should have all the information what I need. There is identify, package type, product. Let's check package. One more back. Product is SK product. SK product base is Apple object for in-app purchases. Product. And we have package. Can I check? Print package product, and here is product identifier. This one will be right one. Let's try one more time. That will be correct product for which will match product identifier what I have in the App Store. I think so. Let's check it. What? Where is my... I do not see anything printed out. Wait, what? How that can be? Is there really no package product identifier? Product identifier. Yeah, that is store kit product string. Should be here. Right. Thank you. I'm printing after returning. That was dumb. Okay, thank you. That helps. You see, there are benefits to stream code when I'm making dumb errors. Here we are, subscription 1. Great. And subscription 1. Products. Here it is, subscription 1. Perfect. Now I can match without guessing. That's great. Found it. So, this one... So basically we are using this one. And I can already do matching. Is This one. Let's test how it works. We should basically get the same result. I stop it. Let's run it. Basically, we should get the same result if everything is correct in code. Okay, not really, but that is my mistake, because annual is not this one. That is identifier for perfect naming. I'm just proud of past me. Subscription 1, subscription 2. Past me was idiot. App Store Connect. Let's go to the App Store Connect. Probably that is not wise to share all of the logging information, right? I have no doubts about you guys, but this will stay in record later. So this is our App Store Connect screen for my application. So freedom, I'm looking for 12 months subscription, and identifier is subscription 2. That is horrible naming for subscription. I never know which one is which. I named those subscription 1 and subscription 2. I don't know what I was thinking about back then. Do not ask. So what the doesn't work. Subscription 2. Okay, that should be full name, obviously. Contains would work as well, but let's go with, yeah. Ta-da! Good. Good, and basically we can identify purchases. So this is annual. Basically I can personalize this one, text below. Not bad. Not bad progress. So if I can get to the StoreKit product, then I can get price from that product as well. That's great. And then we can do all the calculations. Okay, that is not needed. That is some kind of revenue cat ID which is not needed for me. Okay, and we are done with this 25 minutes of work. I will take my break and will follow up on your comments in the chat. Yeah. Trillion color. Yeah, interesting, really interesting discussions about cross-platform development. But I heard that, I don't know, I didn't work in Facebook or Apple, or I had no doubts about Apple that they are not using cross-platform applications, but all the big companies like Instagram, I don't know, Facebook, they're building their mobile applications mixing cross-platform. They have screens which are developed using cross-platform application development tools and mixing native development as well. I don't know. I never was working on project like that, so big and so complicated. Oh, Sahib, привет. Привет, дорогой друг. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doing well. It's kind of late, but I don't want to sleep and I'm working on my side project. That's fun. And streaming is still challenging. M1 can't handle that stream and Hackintosh is not 100% stable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, fact. Facebook for mobile is wrote in React Native. Yeah, I heard the same. Yeah, that there are parts, at least parts of in React Native. Definitely, they have some native developers in team as well, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, interesting. Now I have stream running on Twitch and on YouTube, and yeah, Hackintosh has no problems to handle it, and processor is not under heavy load as well. That's kind of sad that Hackintosh once in a while decide to blow up, and I can't rely on it. That will be sad if I will, I don't know, disappear in the middle of the sentence, and if that happens more than few times in a year, so I don't know. Probably. Most likely I will have to do that to computer streaming configuration. We'll see. Because Windows works nice for streaming, and I could do that on the second machine. I'm not using it anyways for anything else if I am working on M1. So I don't know. But maybe Apple will soonish release 16-inch MacBooks with way more powerful processor. I don't know. But most likely that will be not perfect for streaming anyways. Yeah, I'm looking on activity monitor, and this machine handles that streaming and programming without problems. Xcode, less than gigabyte of memory, streaming, just a tiny bit. And CPU is just chilling. No problem to handle that at all with running Xcode. So I'm at the end of my break. I don't know, will I do one more Pomodoro? Probably I will not. Probably I will go to sleep. Because tomorrow is work day again. John asking, am I a night person? I don't know. I'm not sleepy yet. I will keep going, but I just have to wake up tomorrow in the morning at 7. So basically yes, I will finish now. And I was night person most of my life, but then I decided that for some reasons, okay, I can go in reasons, I decided that I would like to become morning person, because when I had day job, where is my tower? Here it is. When I had day job, I was working as in product management, and in the same time I wanted to learn programming, and how we will name it, let's say colors are added. That is biggest change. Color handling added. So it was kind of hard for me to come back after a long day at work and learn programming or even start freelancing and so on. So I decided that I would like to try to switch to the work on mornings, and I did that. And I started to wake up at about 4 o'clock at the morning. So it is possible to switch between being morning and evening person or night person, but currently I'm working later at nights again, just because I found that it fits better for all the YouTube related stuff, and I had meetings at late nights because to be on the one time zone with America, US. So that's it. I'm night person again. Okay, I will wrap it up. Adopt that I will stream tomorrow, because tomorrow we have kind of date night. I will go to cinema and watch Duna. That should be interesting film. Xcode 13 is not available yet for official updating. It is not in the App Store, but if you will go to the developer portal and will download it, it will be named as Xcode, not Xcode beta anymore. So basically that is release candidate, and most likely soonish we will get it in the App Store as update. And you can already submit applications built on Xcode 13 and applications which are iOS 15 only, so you can submit those. I guess that someday on the next week we will get update for Xcode in the App Store, but I'm still on, currently it is Xcode 12, just because some time ago on Xcode 13 beta that Revenue Cat SDK didn't work great for me. Other than that, it is fine, and I am using it for daily work for, I don't know, for months or even more, just because few nice fancy features. Okay, I'm closing my Xcode. I already submitted code to the GitHub and I'm done with work today. I will not go online tomorrow. I don't know, maybe some not accidental but unplanned stream on Twitch, but I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm still on the fence about streaming on YouTube and Twitch, or YouTube or Twitch, this content, because I don't know how interesting it is for you guys, but you can let me know in comments. Okay, thank you. See you.